What's up, everybody? Oh, hiya, welcome back to the channel. Been a little while, I just haven't really felt like doing, there's not really been anything to do a video on, really, that much, and I've also been putting all my spare time into getting ready for EUIC, which is in a couple of weeks, so haven't felt like really doing a video, but now it is the time, and unfortunately, I think it's a bit of a sad one. It's a bit of a sad one, because I've got to say goodbye to a deck that I've recently put a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of care and attention into, and just crafted and perfected in the hopes of playing it at EUIC. But after playing a few times, and we're going to play some games today, I just think, sometimes it's just not meant to be. And this is one of those sometimes. So what deck am I talking about? Well, it is Future Box. I've been keen on Future Box since before, since all the cards really got released. I think the first time I read Miraidon, actually, I was not even that bothered, but I didn't really think about it. And then as I thought about it, I talked about it with other people, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, you can like turn 1, you get Iron Crowns and play it. It can do like 100 damage for 1 energy and accelerate 2 energy. Seems crazy. And actually now, pretty keen on it. So I've been working really hard at it. I was working hard at it before pre-release, getting the proxies going, and I've been working hard at it since. So this is where we are, and I thought, I'm just going to show off that deck because I think it's just never going to be shuffled up in a competition for me. Unfortunately, I have to just accept that. So I want to show you first where I started. So one of my friends, Alex, here we go, found an article, a Japanese article, talking about this deck and about its how it's been running in Japan. And this is one of the list examples, pretty much where I started. It might be off by a few cards. I can't actually find the original article, unfortunately, but this is pretty much where we started. 3 Iron Crown, 2 Miraidon, 2 Iron Leaves, 1 Miraidon EX, 1 Bundle, 1 Hands, 1 Mew EX, 1 Iron Treads, 1 Radiant Greninja. After that, it gets a little bit crazy. You got the 4 Iono, 3 Judge, the 1 Research as you draw, the 1 of Arven as well there. A couple of boss, can't go wrong. 4 Techno Radar, 3 Nest Ball for search. A couple of switches, you never know when you might need those. Blah, blah, yada, yada. Reboot Bot, of course. Reboot Pod, excuse me. Yeah, the Devo. A couple of Town Store, 4 Grass. 3 Lightning, 2 Psychic, 2 Gift, 1 Metal. So this is pretty much where we started. And I felt like the list had potential, but it also had a lot of room to grow and a lot of room to change. And after playing a fair few games against a few different matchups, most of which playing against Bib Charizard EX, really, because I feel like that's probably the one that you need to be able to beat as a bare minimum. This is pretty much where I've ended up. So this is now my completed, as I see it, optimal Future Box list at the moment. There might be room to make some changes again, but time is limited, and you've got to hedge your bets a little bit. You've got to sort of make the decision, say, well, okay, I've been trying this deck, and it wins games. That's the thing that's annoying. It does really win games. Sometimes it does really well. I haven't found it as bricky as people claim it is, to be honest, and yeah, it's difficult. It's tough. You can probably tell. I'm really finding it tough to have to accept that I'm saying goodbye to this archetype. But we've got the 3 Iron Crowns still. I went up to 3 Miraidon. I cannot believe people just played 2. It's just natural starter. Like, call me old-fashioned, but I like to have a lot of my starters so that you can start with them. 2 Iron Leaves, it feels like you need to have that. The Iron Treads is so good. I'm sorry, this Iron Treads is incredibly good. It's really good into Shenpao. It's good into Cramorant in the Lost Zone. It's good into the Iron Hands as well. Can knock that one out. Very, very good Pokemon. Iron Hands EX is there, of course. The Mew EX. Iron Valiant. So we did take, as much as I really like the Miraidon EX, but the Iron Valiant just has more, what's the word I'm looking for? It has more utility, I think is the correct word. I have seen some lists, playing an Iron Valiant with only 1 Psychic, so it's obviously just never there to attack, just to do tachyon bits occasionally, which I think is a bit of a waste. You might as well just put some more Psychic energy in. Yeah, you can still do laser I think it's called laser something for 200. It can knock out the exact same amount of damage as Miraidon if you just tack on bits to the active Pokemon. Then it's 220 at that point, right? So yeah, it's the same Pokemon. It has a weakness to Golden Go, which the other one does not. But again, it just has more utility. You can peak acceleration. That's Miraidon's attack into Pokemon, put them onto like 10 HP, 20 HP left, and then later on just tack on bits them, which is nice, which is what you can't do with the Miraidon EX. The Iron Bundle stays. It did go out for a little bit, but I realised I had to put it back in. Now we've gone for the 3. We've ended up finding space for 3 research. It just seems, you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta dump your hand and draw. That's just what you gotta do, dump and draw, baby. Down to 3 Iono from 4 down to 2 Judge. The Pal Pad is there. I don't know if the Pal Pad was in this version, but it probably shouldn't have been. We've gone up to 2 Arven. Arven's very good in this deck, of course, because we're running 6 tool cards, so the Arven is really good. Double boss stays, 4 Techno Radar. We did go down to 2 on the Nest Ball. You just don't need 3. Facts. I think the original actually had 4 Nest Ball, which is just overkill. 2 Switch Cart, you never know, you might need it. Oh, you can probably see here, we took out Radiant Greninja. Now that was a controversial one, but this was one that for me clicked quite quickly was while I was playing. You just don't want Greninja. You just don't want Greninja. You never want Greninja in play. The amount of times that I was discard drawing with Greninja and just losing because of it is it's too much. It's way too much. Reboot Pod is something that needs to be saved and cherished and used very sparingly mid to late game. All right, if you're blowing off early to get that hit, most of the time you're just gonna really kind of snook yourself later on. So you'd think there's synergy there. I'm discarding energy and then I get to Reboot Pod, but actually that's not how it works. It works a lot better to just put the energy in play with peak acceleration, do what you're doing, and then when there's energy in the discard, you then use Reboot Pod. Anyway, yeah, I've got a couple of Pokégear to find stuff. Earthen Vessels seem necessary. You can find it with Arven. I just found sometimes I wanted to find energy. Sometimes you just brick out on energy. There is 12, but it happens. Lost Vacuum seems nice in here. Super Rod. That could probably bin, to be fair. But it would just feel bad when it would feel bad. That's so greedy. So greedy to say just get rid of it. Pal Pad, yep, why not? Reboot Pod. The 4 Future Booster Energy Capsules, yep, 2 XP shares. XP shares really good here. It allows you to conserve your energy. You can put it onto the Iron Crown and then you can set up the Iron Leaves, stuff like that. 2 Town Store, well, it's nice to just have. Probably go down to 1 to be fair. Now the energy count changed a little bit. 4 Grass, 4 Psychic, only 2 Lightning now, so you're probably not going to use Miraidon's second attack. Not that you did ever anyway, really. But mainly there just for amps. It's mainly there for amps. 1 gift, 1 metals. We did go down to 1 gift as well. It felt like I needed it. I didn't want to go to no gift, but I had to go to 1, I think, just to get that 4th Psychic Energy. So there you have it. That's the list. I haven't tested Boulder. I'll admit I haven't tested Boulder, but I didn't want it. I don't want it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's good. I mean, you could punch for 60 plus into Charizard and set up something like an Iron Hands, or just set up and knock out on a Charizard and hope your Boulder doesn't get knocked out. Even if it does, you put the extra counters on, things like that. Yeah, I can see the utility of Iron Boulder. I did pull the most rare Iron Boulder as well, the special art one in pre-release, but I haven't really played it. I've only played it in pre-release itself. So I thought I might jump in for a couple of games here, just to send off the deck. We're going to send them off. Tails are... I lost the coin flip. I'm just going to... see what my opponent says here. They're going first, so we're happy to see that. Maybe it's Lugia. Okay, that is a mulligan. Would have been a fine hand with any Pokemon in the deck, actually. Just the 1 Mully. And I'm happy with that. Obviously. Obviously, I'm happy with that. Sorry, I have an itchy ear. Cool, so let's see what's on the other side of these Bidoof sleeves. It's Arc. Might be an Arctina. Arctina is an interesting one. It's not the easiest, but assuming we have the Metal Energy in the deck, yeah, I'm not too bothered. I can treads the Arceus V-Star for 280. It's possible with this deck to do that. Let's see what we draw. Reboot Pod. Not too bothered about Reboot Pod. I think there's four of each in the deck. The Psychics, I'd rather be searching for the Psychics with the peak acceleration, I think. Because I might have to, there's the Metal Energy. So I might have to aggressively here, let's see, at the moment I don't actually have the tool card, but I have the Valiant there. So I'm going to go all just to check my energy count. I know that there's 2 Psychics. Yeah. So what I probably want is XP share on the Valiant. He can still do 280 as long as there's Iron Crowns. There's 3 Iron Crowns in total in the deck, and none of them are prized. I'm happy to just put another Iron Crown into play. I'm happy to also put Valiant into play and put 1 energy onto each. Peak acceleration does 80 here. And we're going to get a Psychic and a Grass. Yeah. And we're going to put 1 Grass on the Treads and 1 Psychic on the Valiant. So this is something it took a little while to get used to knowing. I don't think I have it at peak either. Knowing like, okay, I've got 4 maybe potentially different types of energy in this deck. What shall I be trying to find? There's the Tina. And actually, to be honest, a simple answer. I think it's quite often you can get Grass into play. I know that Reboot Bot's in the deck, so eventually I'll probably find Reboot Pod, Bot, whatever the hell it's called, when I need it, if I need it, to get those Grasses into play, and then I can Iron Leaved if I want to. Arceus V-Star, if it does evolve, might be a good target for the Iron Leaves now, because I can save the Treads. The Treads is going to be better off against a fresh one if I can get Triple Crown in play. So yeah, Triple Crown plus Future Boost Capsule is a KO on an Arceus V-Star. Looks like they're doing the old Nest Dash here. But I did playtest this a little bit against my friend and playtesting partner Mark. You might know him if you watch Mahone's Tricky Jim streams as Jimmy. He played a lot of games against Mahone. Oh no, he's going for the... Oh my god. That's so bad. I'm literally just attaching metal and then researching away. A boss. Yeah. I could boss and... if I boss Bidoof, I sort of like give them nothing. I don't know what his hand is. It's probably Arceus. If he gets the Arceus, I sort of just want to start the prize trade. I don't care too much. And I did not get the Stadium. Not Stadium, the tool. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. He has 140 left. Perfect. Of course he does. 40, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. Well, looks like we're just peaking again, guys. Does he have Arceus V-Star? I hope for his sake he does, but he nest dashed into one card. It was a Giratina. Oh my god. Giratina will 200, 240, 260, 200, 220, 240, 260. I guess I treads. And I guess I judge. You see why I stopped playing this deck? Maybe I should have just bossed. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool, actually. The bundle's interesting. I just have him play. Judge. Into... okay. Hey. This is, I suppose I can just use Hyper Blower. wish I put lightning energy on the treads now. I could drop the Mew. I don't really want to drop the Mew though. It's giving me the Giratina. It's kind of whack, dude. Why would you give me the Giratina? But okay. I don't have many grass energy in play. This is bad. I can do 120 though. Let's start to set up the iron hands, shall we? This is one of the more interesting ways that this game has gone. Losing treads here would be not ideal. I mean, he only does 110 at the moment, so that seems like such a waste. But okay, because I can just power up hands. He's got 160 HP left. I can definitely take a 3-prizer, and that's going to be super tough for my opponent to deal with. Eri, oh my god. You see where if I had the XP share now, it would be really nice. So I get XP share onto the hands. $180. Oh yeah, so he evolved, didn't he? Of course he did. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to hedge my bets that I finally find a tool card, I think. Okay, that's not a tool card. If I get Reboot Bot, I can actually just... He's only got 100 HP, that seems like such a waste. I think I want to actually get Miraidon. Oh, I've just attached an energy, I'm pleb. I can't get Miraidon with this, but I could... do that. Did I bin off the rod? No, the rod's still active. Could do that. Town Store. To get that, to give me free retreat on the Iron Crown. May as well. What a waste. Wasted the Valiant, unfortunately, but, you know. 'Tis what 'tis. Hasn't used V-Star yet. You can't actually knock this thing out with... The Arceus V-Star doesn't knock out anything at the moment. Even with the Choice Belt. Do you have a... Oh, okay, that's plus 50 damage. So that pretty much just wins the game. Yeah, unless I could get... Well, I can. If I could get Boss... Oh, maybe I can. If I get if I get Boss and Lost Vacuum. I've got neither. Oh, I could play for a 7th prize. Yeah, I think I did not play this very well either. $250. We'll move the lightning energy onto the iron hands, obviously. Right. If I get... Well, no. Yeah, I pretty much just lose now, which is annoying. Because you can just do 280. So... 40, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. He's got 260. Yeah, I'm just going to concede now. Cool. Okay, good start. Good start. I did not enough air in my Drifloon. So one of my friends who've been testing this list, just their big takeaway was that this deck just seems really fragile, and it's so annoying because I put so much into this frickin' deck. Like so much time and energy into this deck, so much thought, looking through, and sometimes you've just got to stand by a deck. Like, you look at what's doing well in Japan, because that's all we have to go on. You need to actually say, well, okay, but why are you bothering with this deck, Danny, when it's not actually winning anything? It's like, yeah, but you don't... Just because no one in Japan has found it doesn't mean it's not there, right? It's just so annoying. It's more interesting of a like puzzle as a deck, you know, like decks are a puzzle, right? Like a Pokemon card can be like a puzzle. It's like, how do I put the right stuff together to make this the most optimal that it can be? And you know, that's part of the fun. What is that? Oh, let's come out with something. Yeah, so that's part of the fun of a deck, right? Is what is the most optimal. So I just found a fuse holder for a plug top, so I don't know where that's come from. Yeah, what's the most optimal way? Who am I playing against? It's actually, oh no, is this Golden Go? I haven't played against Golden Go yet, but it's an awful matchup, right? So we know it's an awful matchup, okay? Golden Go can only be knocked out by an Iron Valiant, right? Then the Iron Valiant gets knocked out, and I cannot really set another Valiant up. It's just going to keep smash. Golden Go is resistant to Iron Leaves, so I can't use Iron Leaves against it. It doesn't work. It cannot physically knock it out, I don't think. I can only do plus 100, so that'd be 250, because there's minus 30 for resistance. So what do I do here? I have to just smack early and hope that they can't draw into everything they need enough quickly. There's a Rotom V on the bench, so they are definitely going to draw into what they need very quickly here. There you go, 7 cards already. I need to just like utilize the judges as quickly as humanly goddamn possible. There's no energy in this hand. This is just the worst. Do I hands? Hands is bad. Don. Maybe I need a hands to set. No, I need to Iron Valley. And this is where I'm thinking that maybe I should be playing the Iron Moth, and then what I could do is do Iron Moth, does 120 for 3, and you can also now run Radiant Charizard and another attacker. Oh my god, what do I do here? I actually don't know this matchup at all. I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to put the hands in play. No, I'm going to go Valiant. I know that I want Valiant, because I can actually attack with Valiant. So I go Slop, 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 Bosh, Bing, Tang, Walla Walla Bing Bang. Do I put... No, let's just draw 3. Give me 3. Give me a judge. Oh my god, this deck is so bad. Oh my god, over to you. Holy smokes. Yeah, so what do I do now? Lose? Just pick up my cards and go game 2, I suppose. Oh my god, I just gave him a Forest Steelstone. Of course I play Forest Steelstone, Danny. What are you doing, son? Oh my god, no. The only saving grace is they need 3 energy to knock out Miraidon, so that's 4 with the attachment. So maybe they can't find that early on. Maybe I soften with the Miraidon and then try and Iron Hands for 3 and just pray that they can't. Oh my god, no, I've got no stadium counters to this. I can just pray. Oh god, they just found 2 energy. I can just pray then that I can do. They play Scizor. Scizor is very good here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 damage, 220, 210. And here comes the golden boy. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath. Oh my god, no. Oh god, I got the fancy golden goes. Hey, hey, hey. Cool. Double balls. I feel like wherever I draw, I just bin it with the radar, drop the hands, draw 3. I swear to God, if you don't knock this thing out, you are just trolling me. Jesus Christ. Well, all our prizes are on the board. I mean, Rotom could be a triple prize from the hands. But I only play 1 hand, so I can't just like hands all over the place. This is not turbo hands. What is going on? Oh, right. Yeah, cool. Coin bonus. Coin bonus all over the place. Scyther in play, okay. This is, I'm not enjoying this. Whatever this is, I'm not enjoying it. I need to clear up, I need to clarify that. I have actually won a lot of games with this with this deck. I've won loads of games with this deck, like, but I haven't played a Golden Go yet. I always knew it was going to be bad, but I would have at least have liked to get an energy. That seems like a bare minimum to get an energy in order to play the game. Do I die? Come on, discard 2. Give me a chance. No, my god. Hi, hi, hi. Alright, it's got Fruit Root on the Mew. God. Okay, my turn. Woo! I guess we just bin it. Get another Don. They're both prized. Are you serious? At least I can just make you swap. My god. The Lost Vacuum's not no use here at all. Bosh. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was awful. Holy smokes. We'll try 3rd. We'll try. I don't really want to collect stuff. What does the dog want? Doesn't want to sit with me. Right, we'll try one more. This is it. This is the send-off for the future box. Until the Iron Thorns EX comes out, then maybe we come back. Hi, or maybe, I don't know. Do I put the boulder? I put the boulder in. I'm not putting the boulder in. Oh, I put so much time and energy into this deck. This is an okay hand. But I'm definitely going to research away my leaf. If I'm playing against Charizard, I swear to God. Actually, if I'm playing Charizard, I'll just put the leaf in play and attach energy and then do my thingy. Because when you play against Charizard, I don't know what I'm playing against. It's going to be Zard, isn't it, Bibzard? It's an interesting one because what you do in the Bibzard is you just play no crowns down. And you just like leaf. Oh, it's Shin Powell. Interesting. So I'm going to be playing the treads down here now. What's the chances I prize the metal energy? I mean, judging by the way that this whole video has been going, probably really freaking high. Okay, double Friggies. Very shiny, disgustingly ugly energy there. Shiri Achihal. Yeah, the treads are super hard for Shenpao to deal with. They have to discard 3 energy just because he's got 130 HP, which is hilarious. Got a lot of goobers in play. Looks like we're going to be losing the Rod and the Iron Leaf. That's just grand, isn't it? I mean, that's just... Oh, and the Reboot Pod. I didn't even see that. The Reboot Pod is gone as well. Great. I may just drop the Leaf in play. And just... Yeah, I'm just going to put him in play. No. I'm not going to be using Rapid Veneer or Vernier or whatever the hell it's called. So I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay, interesting. I've attached already. I should have attached gear. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, we'll get the Future Booster Energy Capsule onto the Iron Treads, and we can peak accelerate for 40 measly damage. This is some of the worst draws. And of course it's... Yeah. Yeah, the Grass Energy is prize, guys. Just in case you're wondering. So, good job we put the Leaf in play, or else I would just be crying. But I can't really research because I just lose too much energy and I've lost the Rod. So what do we do? This is bad. I've seen better situations for sure. I think this is now, I think I'm seeing what my friends are starting to see. That it draws bad. I've heard people say it bricks. This is some of the worst situations that I've personally seen myself in. They've got double bit power as well. Oh my God. Sweet Jesus. You got that rare candy going on. Got that concealed cards action. Just knock out the Miraidon, mate. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll let it go. You definitely won't be punished for that. It's cool, man. Just knock him out. What I can do, if he knocks out the Miraidon, which would be nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, I could get prime catchered. Oh no. I forgot about the prime catcher. It's got to be rare candy Bats Calor, isn't it? Surely. Surely that's what we get. Rare candy Bats Calor. Is Bascalibur Ultra Ball? There's the rare candy. I've yet to see a prime catcher. This sucks. Arctibax? Oh my God. Some people just need to grow up. Stop playing these silly cards. I gotta say, guys, right? Like the shiny energy on live is just awful. Like, don't play it. I mean, it just looks like even this Ultra Ball. Look at it. It's like static. It looks like it has static. Just stop. Oh, and you got the max rarity Iron Hands EX as well. Of course you do. It's ugly. Counter catcher. That ain't gonna do it for you, son. Of course, you've got the shiny vessels where you have to, right? Got to use the shiny vessels. What are you? Oh, you are digging, buddy. Looks like we're going to get away with it. I'm tempted to just let rip. Tempted to let rip. Draw. Got the Telebird. Cannot be knocked out by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. I'll get the knockout. 5, 6. I draw 1. One's better than none. Yeah, can't be knocked out by the Radiant Greninja, which is cool. We're initiating the 246 prize trade here, ladies and gentlemen. there's the metal energy, but I don't have a way of putting an energy onto the treads. Oh dear. That's fine. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. We'll work it out. Got free retreat on the treads, you know. I've got a lot of energy in the hand that I don't want to get rid of. I've got a lot of stuff here that I don't really want to be losing, but I'm probably going to lose it anyway. So it's cool, man. It's cool. This is awful situation to be in. Iron hands. No bats caliber. Iron hands. Oh, can hit the bundle. I should not have put bundle in play. Oh my god. But would he have put Shempa in play? I actually would rather he hit the bundle here. The bundle is fine because I can just I will attach a metal energy and then I'll research. Can't catch up the bundle? Yeah, that's actually fine. I don't mind this. I'm still ahead of this prize trade. I feel like that was a great bait by me, right? Great bait, Danny. Great bait. Well done. Well done. Well done. Great bait, mate. All right, AOLV. We'll just slap this bad boy. And we'll get a metal energy onto the old treads. There we go. Now we're talking. How much does this do? 220. We're nearly there. Slap that there. Skadoosh. And we're cooking. We're cooking with just researches, isn't it? 3 research. I do not need another research. You can definitely go away. I need 1 more of them. Probably that, just because. Alrighty then. I'm not going to put. Oh no, I will put him to play. Because that'll bait. Bait another Iron Hands potentially. Anyway, Rapid Vernier. No, Prism Edge now. Prism Edge for the double. For the big twofer. And we'll take another 2. Cool. Sticky situation unstuck. For now. Iron Leaves can knock out a Shempout or an Iron Hands. The Iron Treads in a moment, I believe, 60 plus 20, 80, 100, 120, yeah, 240, yeah, okay, so put an energy on the Treads, and basically we have 2 Pokemon that can knock out any 2-prizer. So, unless they've got something that can knock out, well, how's a Kyo got 130 or something? Are they just going to attack me Shempout? That seems so fucking stupid. Sorry for swearing. Oh my god. It's the problem with live, like you can just I would assume you should not read the tread. You ain't read the tread. Saying that, is there another I don't need another crown, do I? Yeah, good for you, buddy. You're gonna do 240. That's cute. That's real cute. I'm proud of you. Well done. Well done, well done. You've done well. Get that rod. You put that rod in your hand. You use that rod. Yeah. 2 energy. Smoking. Shivery chill the energy back into the hand. I like it. Conceal cards 1 to draw 2. Not sure what you're looking for. Probably an Iono. Do they even play Iono? Hellblade, and I've won. Cool. Well done. I don't really know what my opponent's trying to do here, but maybe they just don't know what they're doing. It does 240, yeah. So I just draw, attach. And I win. There we go, you see, it does work. Frickin' hell. And I could have Nest Ball Iron Hands and, you know, got all that set up, and then I'm ready to start amping. Dropping amps all over the place. But I didn't need to. So you can see it does work here, the Iron Leaves. I mean, that was a bad setup, but I still got it to work. It's a good match. It's a good matchup against Shempout, right? That's a good matchup against Shempout. So that is the deck. And I think... Oh, look, I'm level 30 now. What do I get? 200 gold coins. Great. What do I even do? What do I do with it? I've got 24 grand of gold coins. I don't know what to do with them. Shop. What do I do with the gold coins? Is that for the customize? I can't customize anyway, apparently. There we go. That. Oh, I'm already on custom. Douchebag. Oh yeah, it's for coin. It's for this. Oh, you can buy Pokecoins and stuff, can't you? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Well, anyway, that is the future box featuring Valiant, and unfortunately, it's going to retire now because I just couldn't win games with it. So sad. So many hours, and that's the thing about the Pokemon trading card games. Sometimes you put hours and hours of time and energy, and you play some games, and you lay the deck out, and your mates look and go, how about we put, we'll take that out, and put one of these in, and maybe the deck needs this. Maybe, are you sure about that? You do that, and you do that, and you play over and over, and you go, hi guys, have you seen this list? And they don't really care because they already like, dude, this deck sucks. I'm not interested in it. I'm interested in other decks. But you keep pushing and keep pushing, and then you get to somewhere where you think you've got something good, and it's still just crap. It's still just a little bit crap. So that's where we are. That is that is the future deck, the future box. It sucks. And before anyone asks about Roaring Moon, that sucks as well. Don't even talk to me about Roaring Moon. Jesus Christ. That's the Roaring Moon with the baby and the flutter mains and all that sort of garbage. It's just not good. It's just not good either. So that's where we are. So that's where we are. So thank you very much for watching. Can't wait for EUIC now with my deck, which doesn't work. So back to the drawing board, and I've got some other stuff that's going to be a little bit spicier that we're going to work with. And thank you very much for tuning in once again. I'll see you next time. If I see you at EUIC or before, come and say hi. And that'll about do it, everyone. Cheers. Thank you.